Halloween decor can get expensive fast, but you can create a eye-catching Halloween window display with just a quick trip to the dollar store. I picked up some black foam board. I'm going to turn on my projector and use it as an easy way to trace designs onto the foam board. I found some Halloween silhouettes online and used a marker to trace them. After that, I took the foam board off the window and cut out the shapes using an X-Acto knife. I put the silhouette back up in the window, and now it was time to add lights. I taped them up and down the backside of the silhouette. It lights up beautifully, and at the top, I also added a bat with a different color. These window silhouettes turned out amazing and were a hit with the neighbors. Looking for a Halloween centerpiece that looks ultra luxurious on a budget? A painted pool noodle is the ultimate base hack. I grabbed a pool noodle from Dollar Tree and cut it into a long piece. Then I sprayed it with black paint. Next, I picked up these shatterproof black ornaments and a bunch of Halloween-themed decor from Dollar Tree. Once the paint dried, I started applying hot glue to the ornaments and attached them one by one around the pool noodle. I grabbed a couple of Halloween-themed floral decor pieces and inserted them into the pool noodle. Then I continued covering the remaining top part with the black ornaments. After that, I cut a few more decor pieces and inserted them into the spaces between the ornaments. Ever wondered if holiday placemats could do more than just sit on a table? I had the perfect idea for these Halloween placemats I found at Dollar Tree. I brought them home and pulled out this clear hanging wire I had in the closet. I fed it through one of the holes in the top, tied it off, and then tied the other end onto a tension rod. I did the same thing with 2 spider webs and another pumpkin until I had 4 placemats all hung at different heights. I actually did this twice, and then I hung up the placemats inside my front windows where I had put up some red string lights. They look great during the day, but at night, they completely transform the front of my house by creating this fun, spooky window display for Halloween. And I can't believe this only cost a few dollars at Dollar Tree. Have you ever wondered how to make realistic props without expensive molding kits? I'm starting by placing saran wrap around the top of my thigh, building up a couple of layers. I kept moving all the way down to my heel, making sure that everything was smoothed out. Now, like the saran wrap, I started at the top and worked down my leg towards my heel with duct tape. Then I cut up the side of my cast, carefully removing it. I repaired the tear with a little more duct tape. From there, I started filling the leg up with stuffing and dollar store pool noodles. I added a layer of orange duct tape. Then I slid a striped sock all the way up the leg. I added a shoe, and that's what really sold the effect. My neighbors loved it. Love the look of Halloween decor, but not the price? Pick up some skeleton arm salad tossers and wood crates from Dollar Tree. Take a heat gun and heat up the digits to reform them. Take a paint stirrer stick, an X-Acto knife, and a cutting mat. Cut a piece about 2 inches long of the wood stir stick. Take craft paint or spray paint and paint the wood piece in skeleton black. Attach the skeleton arm and the wood piece to each other at an angle. Take 2 more skeleton arms, a right and a left arm, and use a wood burning tool to melt the plastic to be able to snap the hands off at the wrist. Take 2 small wood pallets and paint them black. Glue the hands at the wrists to the painted pallets. Prep more skeleton arms and glow-in-the-dark chains. Take black spray paint and cover all of the skeleton arms. Take a gardening trowel and dig a deep hole to place the skeleton arms in. Secure with dirt and a heavier stone. Hang the ends of the chains on the digits of the hands along a pathway. Want to decorate for Halloween but without it looking tacky? Run to Dollar Tree and grab some skulls. I'm starting out by painting 2 coats of my black chalk paint, and I also painted some wood rounds. Then I'm going to use some Gorilla Hot Glue. I hot glued that second piece of wood to the top. Next, I carefully started cutting off a quarter of the right-hand part of the first skull. I also grabbed 2 of these rectangular wood pieces and 2 of the square pieces. Then I added some hot glue to my skull and attached it to the wood pieces. I took some spackling and filled in any imperfections or gaps. Lastly, I went back in and gave each of these 2 coats of my chalk paint. Looking for affordable Halloween lighting? Pick up some skeleton hands from Dollar Tree, cut it right at the first knuckle, take some hot glue, fill in the gap, and hold it in place for about 10 seconds. I did this with every finger on 4 sets of hands. I also got this candle from Dollar Tree. I cut a hole in the back and put fairy lights inside. I grab a red crayon and a little lighter and let that drip along the edge of each candle. I drilled some screws through the back of some wood. There's a little hole in the bottom of each hand, and I just place those on the screws and start twisting. Then I place the candles in each hand. I also grabbed this little spiderweb drape from Dollar Tree to finish. It looks great. Looking for an easy Halloween wreath that doesn't take hours to make? Grab a few of these black velvet skulls from Dollar Tree. I also grabbed one of these metal wreath rings. I grabbed each of my skulls and a little pair of scissors to start making holes. After that, I slid each skull onto the wreath ring, and then just used some tape to put the wreath back together. I grabbed some pretty Halloween ribbon from Dollar Tree, made a bow, and put it on a hanger. Want to decorate your bathroom for Halloween, but don't know where to start? Remove the label from both sides of the soap, and remove the lid. I took some plastic spiders and slipped them into the soap. Then I just put the lid back on top. Next, I placed a skeleton in a dollar store cauldron. I took some cotton balls and fluffed them around him, adding Halloween ornaments to finish. Next, I grabbed a bud vase you can find at the dollar store. I cut out the shape of a moth, cut a piece of fishing line, and taped it on the back. Then I taped the other end onto the top of the bud vase, making my moth hang down. I took some candle holders I got at the thrift store and I placed my bowl on top upside down. I added this color-changing LED light to finish. Lastly, melt some wax on the edge of a battery candle. And start staging all your decor around the bathroom. Want to add some spooky details in dark corners of the house? Start with a paper towel tube. I cut off a small portion of the paper towel roll, and then I drew some eyes. I went ahead and cut them out. Then I cut a piece of tissue paper. I folded it in half, and then I stuck it into the inner portion of the tube. I used a small amount of hot glue to hold it in place. I added fairy lights between the tube and also the tissue paper, and here's how it turned out. Love that antique creepy look, but working with brand new plastic, I took a dollar store platter, mixed a little bit of acrylic paint with water, and just started dabbing it on. Then I took a napkin and used that to remove any excess. And I've shown you this trick before, but take a flame and use it to melt a crayon onto the candle, let it drip down the sides. I added a hook to the back of the platter with some hot glue. Then I grabbed another skeleton hand. I removed the back to give me more flat space to glue. I added hot glue and placed the hand towards the bottom of the platter. Hold it on there until it dries. And if you're looking for another way to use cardboard tubes this Halloween, here's how. I cut one of these pieces slightly larger than the other. I used an X-Acto knife to cut out every piece that I want to glow. I added hot glue along the inside edge, creating this ring, and then I poured a bunch of hot glue down the edges of this to make it look like it's dripping. I painted both of these candles black. I used a paper towel to remove extra acrylic paint and expose some of the hot glue underneath. Then I cut out some tissue paper, put it into the inner portion, adding some glue at the sides. I added some fairy lights, and at the top I placed a tea light.